Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Francisco Liriano gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, give you the book on Francisco Liriano. Good three-pitch mix. Fastball 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good straight changeup, and a slider he'll use to both lefties and righties. This is a lefty that could be a top-of-the-rotation guy.
Josh Harrison stands in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Liriano has his target. Here it is on 0-2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. This is line to left. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting second, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. Harrison gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it. One there on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Starling Marte. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The 1-2 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Machado moving to his right, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So little difficulty there for Liriano in the first. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Jameson Taillon is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and the straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
Second, the shortstop.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. Got him. Ivan Nova comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Ivan Nova.
Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Liriano gets the sign. 2-2 pitch on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
The count now at 2-1. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, underhanded flip, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Next, it'll be the Tigers' cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 3-0 pitch. It's the outside corner, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box now, James McCann. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mercer onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Count remains 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play. Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Liner towards second. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for Detroit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Okay, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
In now, Dixon Machado. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 2 full. Tigers lead this one 3-0. Up next for the Buccos, Jordy Mercer, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Liriano has his target. 1-2 on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter, number 5, second baseman
Josh Harrison stands in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mata has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Standing in now, Josh Bell. Line to the right side, but foul.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Nicholas Castellanos will be next. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Iglesias aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's the ball out towards straightaway center field. Marte will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting,
Nick Castellanos now. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mercer onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Mercer able to get there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit, but they lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco as we begin the top of the 4th. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mata has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Freese.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Freese. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin
in now,
Moran.
Colin Moran. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Machado ranges to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, save. Stepping up now, James McCann. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is under it. 1 down.
Up next
Digging in for
Tigers,
his second at-bat, Jeimer Candelario. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. The 1-1. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Marte. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Standing in, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start off the fifth in this one. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. This is flared out towards second. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Machado takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Josh Harrison. It was a walk in his last trip. The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. Next for the Tigers, Dixon Machado. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Weak chopper up the line. Moran charging this one, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 3-0. Here's Starling Marte. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in once again, Josh Bell. No hits to this point.
Josh Bell.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Gregory Polanco. And he misses 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Iglesias waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. David Freese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Pirates 1. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Down the third baseline. Moran right there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error. And we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Victor Martinez. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Marte is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, James McCann. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers lead 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Alex Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Digging in once again, Jordy Mercer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Wilson has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos ranging forward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Harrison. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Stepping in now, Starling Marte takes this the other way to right. Castellanos is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. We're tied now at 3 apiece. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He went down on strikes last time up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 31, A.J. Cougar.
High and deep to right center. Marte going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Well, that's one way to lead an inning off when the game is tied. The manager would have liked for him just to get on base so that one of his teammates can bring him home, but he does it almost all on his own as the ball goes off the wall and he hustles into third with the triple.
Standing in now, Mikey Macho. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
set to deal on 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. This is on the ground over to first. A play at the plate.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Dixon Machado. He was a ground out victim last time up. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Gilbert. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Fly ball out to right field. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Michael Feliz is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. We like to see that. We like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
The 2-2 on the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Pirates 3. Buck Farmer has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Gregory Polanco.
Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-2. Grounded to first. Gloved by Cabrera. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's David Freese to stand in. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready once again, Mikey Matu. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-2. Back to him on the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Pirates.
Up next for the Buccos, Francisco Cervelli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Detroit Tigers put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Alex Wilson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon. A sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.